Everybody ready, nice and smooth into turn number 3. Watch them as they come out of turn 4, picking up speed. On the gas, green flag in the air. Bobby Piper shoots out in front, and here comes Renfro right behind in the number 99, trying to take that transfer spot from Porter.
Well, you got 3 cars under a blanket for third. That's not good enough to get in. Porter, your pole sitter, is in the hot seat, but he's got Renfro on the back door, and Renfro's in trouble.
Renfro gets a little sideways, taps Porter in the back, and gets a tag by the number 20, Mark Chansey. Renfro getting the worst end of the deal, and that brings out a caution. Out of turn number 4, the 99 of Renfro tagged the back of the 31 of Porter. Getting a little out of shape, Porter and Renfro.
Get back up there, only 2 go. Michael Porter in the hot seat, Tim. We're going right back to green.
And Piper leads him out of turn number 4, green flag in the air. Michael Porter in the hot seat in the number 31 as he's got Danny Raycroft in the number 9 breathing right down his neck as they come out of turn number 2 and down the backstretch. Piper builds a huge lead over Porter in the 31.
Well, nobody has anything for the leader. Piper trying to run away and hide. He wants to win this thing and go to the main event. Chumley's picked up 2 spots. He's still got a long way to go.
Chumley is on the move. We get a little tap out of the number 2.
And Renfro just went backwards off of turn number 1. His day has just gotten longer. We'll take the lap. We'll throw caution, and Renfro has got a long day ahead of him.
All right, 3 laps in, spots to the feature, but he's got Danny Raycroft in the number 99 right on his tail. Watch them as they come out of turn number 4. Green flag in the air, Piper on the gas, Porter on the gas, Raycroft right on the back end, and here comes the number 20, Mark Chauncey. And Chumley's trying to make a move on the inside down in turn number 2. Everybody stacked up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Chauncey gives a tap to Raycroft in the back end as they go into 3. And Brandon Harris gives Chauncey a tap. Chumley's still trying to make his way on the inside. It's not over till it's over. And we got Chauncey getting a little sideways. Oh, putting Chumley airborne over the back. And that's going to bring out another caution. Let's see how this unfolds, ladies and gentlemen. Renfro back in there, and also Chumley as we come out of 4. Green flag in the air. Piper way out in front as we go green. Danny Raycroft comes up to put the challenge on the 31 of Porter, falls in right behind as they fire down the backstretch. Chumley falls in line as well. A little slip on the part of Michael Porter in the 31. And here comes Chumley on the inside of the 9 of Danny Raycroft, trying to get into 3rd. Just about has it as they come out of 2. They got their sights set on the 31 of Michael Porter. Chumley right on the tail, up high, trying for that final spot. He goes low. He comes on the inside as they come out of 4. Just a little bit ahead. Chumley passes Porter in the number 31 to take over that final transfer spot, and we've got 6 laps in. Porter gets it sideways, giving it all he's got going into 1 and 2, trying to hold down that spot. And we've got caution on the speedway. All right, caution coming out.
Morning, sir. How you doing, Bill? Here we go.
Green flag in the air. We've got 3 to go. Right now we got Piper in the lead in the number 5. We got Jeff Chumley in the number 10 in 2nd. And I don't think Chumley's going to go away without a fight. And Piper is not going to go away easy. So let's watch how it unfolds with these final 2 transfer positions.
2 to go signal from Chad Harrington. The battle is on for the win.
Next time by will be the white flag, and we got Chumley right on the tail of the number 5 of Piper, our leader.
And the number 9 of Danny Raycroft is done. Right rear flat tire with 2 to go. He has no chance now.
Watch them as they come out of 4. Chumley goes to the inside as they take the white flag, almost side by side as they come past the starter stand. Chumley down on the inside. Piper up high as they come out of 2. Piper slips just a little. Chumley slips, and Chumley is going to fall in right there in 2nd, but it's not over till it's over. Watch him out of 4. And Bobby Piper in the number 5 collects the win, earns a transfer spot to the feature along with the number 10 of Jeff Chumley. Watch them as they come out at turn number 4. Flagman says no, he's going to give them another chance. Going to get them lined back up. And so let's see what happens as they come out of 4. Chris Story down on the inside as the green flag flies. Danny Earl Warren takes the lead, leaving the 71 of Jeff Haddon in second.
Well, good battle for third as the OZ of John Cook works with Don Otto. They're tag teaming Haddon in that 71. Of course, that 71 machine, awful familiar it should be. That's out of the Jimmy Manis Racing Stables. Good car, and right now he's got a transfer spot, but he's under attack.
Don Otto on the move right now. Everybody on the move. They're lined up 3 cars right behind that 71 of Jeff Haddon trying to get that spot.
And off the racetrack backwards, John Cook in the OZ. The 17 of Bern Duran will spin. So caution is out. Little excited over in turn 3 and 4 this time, Tim.
That's right. I think he got a little too high there, a little up on the loose stuff there. It just kind of took him right on over. I didn't see him making any contact with any other cars. And we've got 2 laps in. We're going to get the OZ, get him checked out, see how he's doing down there. And got wrecker service on the way.
Well, some familiar looking cars at least up front. Of course, Danny Earl Warren, a staple here at every major. These drivers, it's their final event of 2010. They'll take them to the shops, strip them down, go through them, and start rebuilding for 2011. On the other hand, there's still drivers that are going to be racing through the month of November. I know, talked to a lot of them. They're going to be heading next weekend over to Screven Motor Speedway in Sylvania, Georgia. They hang on time, and it's time to hang on now. 2 in, 8 to go. Let's go racing.
And Danny Earl Warren brings them out of turn number 4. Green flag in the air. Warren on the gas. Don Otto on the tail of the 71 of Haddon. And there's Chris Story making his move, getting around the number 17 of Brian Duran. Don Otto trying to get side by side with Haddon as they go into 3, and here comes Chris Story up on the high side in the number 9. Danny Earl Warren continues to lead on lap 3.
If Story can corral this pony, he's going to get a transfer spot, and just as we speak, he breaks traction, so the pony is still wild, not able to pull the reins in. Todd Darda had a real good look at it down there in turn 1. You did, Todd. Caution flag is out. Spin it again, or it could be end of story, 4 Story.
And Danny Earl Warren looks at the flagman. He sees green. We're off. Chris Story gets back up beside the number 17 of Brian Duran. Takes over that 4th spot again, gets a little sideways, but keeps his composure as he comes down the backstretch.
So Story's picked up 1. It's all Danny Earl Warren. He's in total command. The real race right now has been between Don Otto and Jeff Haddon. They've been going at it. Haddon has the spot. Got a feeling Otto and Story are going to tag team him here.
Yeah, Don Otto has got a lot of pressure, putting a lot of pressure on that 71 of Haddon. He wants that spot, and Haddon doesn't want to give it up. But here comes Chris Story. They're going to tag. They're going to team up on him there. As you said before, Rick, Story's going to go high, and Otto's going to go low, make a sandwich out of him. But Story gets a piece out of Otto there, takes him out.
And Story's been patient. Now he's getting a little excited. He knows he's 1 spot out of transfer, and Haddon got sideways, got a piece of Story. They trade paint, they rub fenders. It all shakes out in turn 1. Story has the transfer spot. Now it's up to Haddon to attack.
That's right. Chris Story crowds Haddon out as they come out of turn number 4, makes contact with him, and takes over the spot, maintains his position at the same time. Chris Story has moved in to the final transfer spot. White flag this time by for Danny Earl Warren.
I know Haddon's not going to like what happened in turn 4, but that was a total racing deal. They were all fighting for the same piece of real estate. Nobody did anything wrong. It just worked out in Chris Story's favor, and right now he's got 1 lap to protect him.
And white flag for Danny Earl Warren in the 92 with a clear victory over the 9 of Chris Story in second. Chris Story with a large margin over the 71 of Haddon. Chris Story holds down the second transfer and final transfer position. Checkers in the air for the 92 of Danny Earl Warren, our winner. Chris Story in the number 9 claims the second spot, and the 71 of Jeff Haddon in third.
Well, I don't know if you're superstitious or not, Tim, but you take a look at the first 2 consies of the afternoon. Both 9th place cars got second place and got in the show. So I don't know if it means anything, but Jeff Chumley came from 9th and Hobby Consi 1. Chris Story come from 9th and Hobby Consi 2. The late model series picking up the win there. He's in the B main this afternoon.